Hello and welcome, my dragon transforming leaves. Yeah, without further ado, let's jump into the game because this dungeon very complicated. So, okay. I have a map open so that we can find out where to go. Because we're not missing much, that much is for sure. So, I am orientating. You have a look at chat, right?
Yeah.
Tell me if someone writes, because then I can just concentrate on the map a bit. Okay. I want to get all the way up here first to have a look there. I say it as if you can see the map. I look at these. And this is in the end the last map we need to go through, and then naming the stream and everything after that. This is just for a couple of minutes. That would be funny, but also, oh well. Kill that fatty. And I don't mean that as an insult, because that's the literal name of the enemy. Which is good at running away. Nice. Level 40. Still enemies to go? Still enemies to go. Good. Very, very good. Maybe I should actually use spells with Nina for this. We can defeat them without, which basically means if we run out of AP, that's not too bad. And due to the research I had to do for this part, well, I know that there's no boss here anyway, so yeah, that's enough. We don't need to overheal here. Yeah, wait. Still enemies here? No, now it's sleepy time. How about this? Sleepy time. Okay. So were we there before? Huh. I have no idea. I lost orientation completely. This part we weren't in, apparently. So let's search for battles to have. I would also say I use Rief's dragon transformations, though we can do that exactly once and that's it. That, like, doesn't help. You, though, can actually also use... well, freeze is only single, that's not really... Cold is also only single, yeah, okay, maybe... Maybe you just attack anyway. This probably one-shots everyone. Not the fatty, though. Okay. Those are weird enemies. They're not that strong. They also don't seem to have, like, an extreme defense. But they do have a lot of HP, it seems. Yeah, give that to Rio. Wait. Enemy check. No enemies. Why do I want to say no enemies left? There are enemies left. My head is not working correctly. That's very rare to happen, you know. I wonder if we can just do thunder. And, well, the fatty wasn't killed, so maybe that's just too weak. Yeah, okay. Normal thunder is fine for these. You did a great job. I think we got rid of all the evil. Wait a minute, I'll let you out immediately. I guess that's it then. Well, okay. Let me quickly... No, not that. That's Final Fantasy. Get back to the missable stuff. Yeah. Okay. Oh, we have a redeem. Well then, let's go.
Why are we red now?
I don't know. Oh, wait a bit. I hope it's not pixelated for you out there.
For me it is red now.
Come on. Come on, catch up, internet. You can do it. I believe in you. Yeah, the numbers are getting back there. So, here I am now. Hello, Blackbird. Welcome. Yes, we're losing some frames, but it should be better now. When Thornic gets old, will he crush pelvis instead of skull? See, there's a problem with that question in the first place. I will never get old. I always stay fresh and young. So, yeah, the question doesn't work. It doesn't make sense. Ambrosia. Okay. Thanks to you, the queen is saved. The queen will not become a demon. Good for the queen. Hey ho, hey ho. Are you a dwarf? Dwarven skulls are just, like, weird. They are so small, but they are thick. Not that thickness really makes a difference for me, because my hammer just goes through everything, like through butter. I have not been saved. Now I'm so thin, I can't move. What? Weirdo. Don't worry, leave it to me. You sure have lost a lot of weight. Huh? I put a spell for you to gain some weight. You should be okay now. Isn't this strange? You are strange. You're not as good as you used to be. I guess you can't fight H. How dare you? Must be hard for you to live on an island at your age. Why don't you return to this castle and live with us? After all, we need you to help the queen recover. Is that a peace offering? How nice. Really? Wow, this makes me happy. I never dreamed I would even be able to return to this country. It's all because of you, Ryu. I am very happy. Ryu, I thank you too. Thanks to all of you, I didn't turn into a demon. I am a bit weak from being too thin, though. It really is thanks to Rio and his friends. As a token of our appreciation, I will leave the treasure chest door open. Please take whatever you like. Oh, I will. Be careful on your journey. I am always careful. Except when I'm not, which is most of the time. Because careful equals boring. Now where's the treasure you told me about? Not here. What? I have an evolution going on. Don't worry about that. Okay. There we go. There's the treasure. Give me the treasure. Thornic likes treasure. I have heard of it. This is the therapy pillow. Take it. What? The chest is open, but she just gave me. Why not put it in that chest? That doesn't. No, battery. You're not allowed to be out. Forget that. I don't agree to that. So, with that pillow, we need to go to that tree thingy, right? Well then. Well then. Let's get our whaley friend and go over there. But first, we rest. Yes?
Still running? Twitch just crashed for me.
On my end, I still run. Yes. See? I'm running. Oh, you can't see if it crashed for you, right? Well, maybe try winning then. If you smash Thornic's skull with his own hammer, are you able to pull it out afterwards? Well, for that to test out, you will need to get my hammer first, but that might be a problem. Because Thornic never sleeps. Except when he is asleep. But even then, the hammer has something on it that makes it impossible for you to take it. It's a spell. Basically, if you touch my hammer without being Thornic, you just die. You basically explode. I did it as an explosion spell because that way I could easily see when someone tried it, because blood everywhere.
I have no idea why, but I'm not getting the video back.
You're not getting the video back.
Yeah.
I think I know why.
Why?
Video.
With the radio.
Killed the radio star. And the radio star now has come back for revenge.
That shows you a clue, right?
Where was the tree? Can I get the map? There was the tree. Oh yeah, we need to go through the forest. What?
Let's hope it's a me thing.
Yeah, it's always a you thing. I guess Blackbird can still see me.
Yeah. I can see in the creator dashboard. But everywhere else, I can't.
Open your eyes. Does that help?
I look through stuff.
Not at me. I'm Thornic. You're not
I
allowed
will
to.
use my magic to throw your hammer.
Pah! Magic, you witch. What can you even do? Oh, it's a therapy pillow. Then you will come into my Yeah, okay, I will come into. Yes. So there's something in his mind that we want to get. His mind is very weird. Let me check a thing quickly. Because I need to check that thing. Can't keep it unchecked. Okay. Yeah. Okay, we need to find someone here. This is my memory town. The town I grew up in is to the east. What? What are you even talking about? Weirdo. Okay. Ah, there are items here. But we are in a dream, aren't we? A demon who devours your heart attacked the town of memory. Since then I can't talk right. Well, then talk left. Easy as that, right? Okay. Who are thou? Somewhere in this world, there's a memory tower where important memories are stored. Memory tower. Is that like a memory card, just bigger? Why is there a desert in the background? Weird. Very weird. A toilet! Out in the open like this. Kinky. Cannot talk to him. But also I cannot enter the back here. Wait. Can I enter from behind? Thornic entering from behind. Don't mind me, I cannot. I can't. But Thornic cannot enter. Because it's time for Thornic to go already. I miss you all, but I have things to do. Guess what I'm doing? I guess you aren't able to. I bet he is crushing skulls. Okay, this place actually really is weird. Like, I mean, we kind of had something like this in the first one as well, with Mogu's dreams and stuff. Are the battles? Well, yeah. That answered my question. Iganga! And an S-idol. Those are quite old enemies. Oh, well, the S-idols, not the Gangas. Another town! We are an in-heart. Not an out-heart. If you go north, you can go back to the town where you were much younger. Okay, what? Do you want to hear the story of the demon? Yes. There's a demon that takes over your heart when you are vulnerable. The person's appearance doesn't change much, but the soul is lost to the demon. So, we don't know what he looks like, but I'm sure he is responsible for making me senile. Yeah, sure, it's not old age making you senile. It's a demon. Of course. I mean, obviously, right? Ah, look, can we rest here? Rest before your journey. Yes. I don't really need it, but, well, now we rested. We are well rested and crisply baked. So, tell me what you know. Do you want to hear about the Dragon Clan? Yes. Long ago, there was a clan of dragons. They had great powers. Enough to easily wipe out the world. But, one day, they disappeared. Why, or where they went, nobody knows. Well, maybe they went away because... because the cat farted. And he's still imprisoned. Yes, I want to hear your memories. I can talk to him at least. When I was still young, I met the Dragon Clan. I was told that they had an important mission. They disappeared soon after that. I wonder what mission is. What is a mission? Some say mission is impossible. Others say it's not. That's all the wisdom I have for you today. Okay. Boom. Nice. Another one. Nice. Good. 3 critical hits in one battle. Wow. In one turn of one battle. That's kind of crazy. So, am I right in assuming that he dyed his hair because they were blonde and now they, when younger, blue-haired? Oh, welcome. This is Memory Town. What? There are 3 towns? That's strange. There should be only 2 towns. What? Wait, what? What was it again? Oh, that's right. In this case, it would be welcome. Okay. You have nothing I really need, though, so we're good. Who are you? Ah! If you take me out here, I'll teach you my magic. There's no reason to turn down such a good offer. Do you want to? Yes. Then, I think I'll live in your town. Nice. That's the one we wanted from here. So let's go. That means we can... Namanda we weren't. Bando we weren't. And Gady. Okay, this takes some time still. We can gather some new residents as well. Which is great. Well, okay, the next one is at Windia Castle. Okay, in that case... we cannot enter that right now. Did you find the tower? I believe you can see it from the lake in the west. Okay, a tower, huh? Still can't enter from behind? I guess I'm not All Might. Boy! Boy! Come here. Sometimes I hit this. Can I only talk to them through the door? That's why I couldn't talk to the old man. Huh? Who are you? I'm Roof? Yeah, that's who I am. Okay, so we have to free Roof. Which I kinda knew already, because, like... that's the whole problem. But yeah. What is this town called? Still in Heart. So we are apparently able to see the tower from here. Or maybe not. Oh yeah, there were mimic enemies, which... really... if you do a mimic enemy, it should come via treasure chest, or else it doesn't really make sense. That's the whole purpose of a mimic. You think you found a treasure, but you found death. Wait, tower. Could that tree be the tower? Oh, no, it isn't. The connection is getting bad again. Still looks okay? Well, okay. In that case, everything's fine. So... What do we have to do now? Huh. Yeah. New battery can slowly die. So let's go back to young. Not young, to old. Maybe something is different now. Also, we didn't talk to the old man in the cell. Because I thought we could talk through the bars. But we can only talk through the door. Why did I do that just now? What is wrong with me? Hey! Stop that. You meanie.
I only tell the truth.
Yeah, and the truth is mean to me. Makes me cry. Why? Why are we inside a flashy thing again? When you get old, your eyesight really goes. I can see far, but I can't see close. There are chests. If you find a chest and there's a nut inside the chest, is that a chest nut? Also, I imagine a Thornic game where all chests you find do have treasure in them, but the word chest is taken in the wrong way. All chests are basically human chests. But, like, how can I get there? Are you looking for the entrance? I will escort you for 100 coins. No? The entrance is easy enough to find. A road slug. Okay. A pea eater. Well, I don't eat pea, but blue treasure chests apparently do. So make out of that information whatever you want. Like, there's literally nothing more. Oh, those little guys are kind of funny. Jackie, okay. And I only do 1 damage. Oh, never mind, I defeated them. Interesting thingies. Safe? Yeah, that's a good idea. So do I go outside and things have changed again? Gotta check that out, I guess. Come on. Okay. Nothing has changed. Okay. I would have never come up with that. We need to be escorted to the entrance. And for the chests, we need to be escorted to the exit. He puts us in the wrong place. Why are we suddenly doing so little damage to chesties here? Followed by a crit. Okay, that was weird. Well. Okay, old man. Yes, escort me. Yes, escort me, please. An auto bow and an earth armor. That we might be able to equip. Not good for you. You can't. Wait, Ivy Whip is worse. Okay. Okay, the others can't. You made a mistake? No! You could have just put me back to the entrance. This game has too many dungeons, to be quite honest. But in other news, I think we're quite close to the end, actually. So let's do it. Yes. So wait, do we need to talk to someone? Wait, that is where we need to go. Ah, wait, I see. There in the middle are apparently stairs. Yes. Okay. Somewhere around here is a chest. That was easy. Easy peasy. Apple squeezy. I wanted to heal, right. Miso soup. We got miso soup. Okay. What is miso soup doing? Increase in wisdom. Nina, there you go. So, next set of stairs. Ah, there it is. It's not that hard. don't know why they're called road slugs and not like royal slugs. They look like slug kings. Slucking! That would be a good name. Okay, there we go. I have seen this room before. Okay. So on the 5th floor, there are 2 chests. One is there. Wait. Apparently to the north here is another chest, but there's one over there as well. Huh. Interesting. Mucho interesting. And the chest. And it ran away. Well, 666 coins. Those must be very evil coins. So I want to check something real quick. How close are we actually to the end? Oh well, maybe I was a bit wrong about that. We're just about a little more than halfway through. So yeah, there's still a lot to go. Oh well. I don't mind that. Like, there's a lot of stuff I don't like about this game, to be honest, but the game is still fun. Like, that one point where you would just have to grind a lot, because, I don't know, it was hard AF? Why was that the case? Then a couple of annoying dungeons, which, well, annoying dungeons are never fun, of course. My biggest gripe, though, is that you can only use Dragon Transformation once per, like, going to the inn. Yeah, you can use items to heal your AP, sure, but that's not really... not really a solution to the problem. Hero BT? What is... Who is that for? Increase offense. Well... Is it... It's one of those. Okay. Let's do this, because... we don't fish anyway. Because like in every game that has fishing, fishing sucks. Well, maybe not every game. I don't mind fishing if it's like, push the button at the right time and that's it. That's still... okay. One of the worst experiences with fishing minigames I had in Fire Emblem... What was the newest one called? Fates? No, not... Was it Fates? Engage! Fire Emblem Engage. It was Engage. That one fish was way too hard to catch. Like, I'm good at pressing a button fast. But, like, I still wasn't, like, fast enough. I needed the help of my wife. Because you also have to drag in the right direction and push the button. And what we basically did was one Joy-Con to her, one to me. I pressed the button over and over, and she concentrated on pulling back on the fish. And we barely even made it like that. It was unnecessarily hard for, like, a side activity that doesn't even matter. Okay, a blinded male? That's what we... No, wait. It's a shield. And they already have it equipped. Great, then. No! Walla Habibi! No Gundam, the gamer! How are you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. You're getting ready to stream, okay? Okay, when exactly are you gonna stream? Because I really wanna join. Phonic B, seductive. Why isn't... Oh, the sound.
Guest appearance. Hello there,
I don't know if I had the sound.
dear lady.
Okay, there we go. In about 20 minutes. Okay, I will join you later then, because... probably gonna stream, like, until 10 p.m.? Will you still be streaming then?
Hour 10.
Hour 10 p.m.? Like, you're 9? Is it 9?
I'm pretty sure it's not.
9 p.m. You're 1 hour behind, right? Yeah, it's not the math problem. I just never can remember if you're 1 hour behind or ahead.
I'm pretty sure he's...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure as well. Time zones suck. Well, I guess it would be weird if we don't have time zones. But yeah, in that case, to everyone watching, we will raid over to him later, but I will be in his stream as well. If he wants me there. Maybe he doesn't want me there, of course, right?
So, here's the link.
Oh yeah. Now this makes sense.
I just let the enemy kick my ass for a bit. Now what? Now what, Dick? Yes! I'm gonna get the Chaos Emerald without ever jumping! I rock! I rock!
I think he's already preparing his stream. Oh well. Okay. This floor. Do you have chests? No. So I just wanted to check chest, but accidentally saw who we need to talk to. Well, I'll make use of that knowledge. Because why wouldn't I, right? We got some new pear syrup. I never thought pear juice would be too good, but we wanted to try it. It's actually pretty good. Not like great, but yeah, it's good. I can't remember anything. Cool. So, you are the one I need to talk to, what? Ah, in the next room it is. So I'm not doing anything wrong here. I just skipped that part because I just looked for the word chest. And the rest was by accident. We maybe need to heal up though. Yeah, this looks good. I am destroying this old man's memory. Why, you ask? Well, he knows something that is of an inconvenience to my god. Anything inconvenient I will destroy. I'll let you in on a secret, Ryu. I am the one who destroyed everyone's memory of what you did in Gate. What did I do in Gate? Last time I just destroyed the memory, but this time I will destroy you. Okay. I guess it's time for Fire Dragon. Because this is a plant enemy. That probably works, right? Also defend up X. And you go for Flame. There, forget your magic. What? No. No. Wait. I can still use my magic. I guess whatever he wanted to do did not work. Also, that did nothing! Oh. Oh, that did something. Why can't you use attack? Oh. Oh, they forgot some magic. I see. So let's try different spells. I mean, I'm fine doing physical, so if you want it that way, you can have it that way. Also, ice seems to work good. Thus. Deep freeze! Are you even doing anything else than letting me forget my magic? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised that if I forgot everything, the character dies or something. And games tend to do stuff like that. But yeah, as long as I can... No idea if cold actually does something useful. Oh, we're forgetting more and more. Well... Might not even be worth to use any magic anymore. Well, it's dead now, so there's that.
I can't fight his powers. I have already destroyed most of this old man's memory. It's too bad.
Okay. Okay, weird. Okay, we need to get out of here. Spa. Exit. And now let out the young one, huh? Because we want him young. Ah! That startled me a bit. I don't know why. But it did. Okay. Hey! Don't you attack me while I'm on my way! Stupid baka enemy! Also, I should save. Wait! Shouldn't the save stream elements thingy come up as well? I feel it's been longer than 50 minutes. Did I miss one, maybe?
No, it's 10 minutes.
Okay. I guess I missed that one then. Oh, we cannot rest at this inn. I don't mind. I don't care. We can rest elsewhere. Okay. One little thing I want to quickly check though. Yeah, okay. We need something for that we don't have yet. Come on. Come here. Boy! Do it. Huh? Who are you? I'm Gunnar? Yeah, that's who I am. You're not the one we need to talk with. Talk to. Well done. Well then. Is it you? Did you find the tower? I believe you can see it from the lake in the west. Oh, welcome. This is Memory Town. What? There are 3 towns? That's strange. I thought there would only be 2 towns. We need to talk to one of these kids just to exit this place here. Would you like to go outside the mine? Yes. There we go. Thank you for defeating the demon. Children, thanks to you I feel like I can remember something. Yeah, then remember. Come on. Remember? Oh, I have to talk to him. What? Huh? Uh-oh. Oh no. Wait. We cannot talk to him as Rio, even though he just talked to us. We need to talk to him at Spa.
Do you have anything you want to ask me?
Green.
The power of the devil is coming closer. The power of the devil is taking the life away from the trees. As long as the devil is not destroyed, this world will continue to lose life. There are people who live south of here who will fight this devil. You must meet them.
Okay. Devil.
Oh god, that is what the demon said. Devil, huh? It sounds bad. A devil that uses a demon like that. Maybe, I can't remember. Demon. It's not clear in my mind, but there's a man that used the powers of the demon to possess people, to do horrible things, and that man's name, his name was, I can't remember.
I can't remember.
The demon got to me, so I can't remember too well. Long ago, a dragon warrior led 7 brave men to fight.
Wait, 7. Wait. Wait. We had, in the original, Rief. Who was the dragon man, not part of the 7. Then there was Nina, Mogu, the fish guy, Rand, I think was his name, the bulky big guy, that wolf guy. No, there were 8 in total, yeah. We had 2 rows of 4 in the menu. So it were 7.
A great evil, and I can't remember.
You useless piece of trunk. So south is what he said. That's what he said. As you can see, the fog is very deep. It would be impossible to make it through. I wonder if something happened in Sky Tower. I can't see in front of me. We can't move forward like this. What? But I can see. Okay, I cannot see, but I need to pee. So, BRB. That was nice and smooth, actually. Okay, me is back. So, Sky Tower, right? We were there before, actually. If you don't remember, we found that one tower in the ocean and were confused, but it was called Sky Tower. So our next goal is set. At least we'll probably not land in some intestines again. Like, dungeons like intestines are nice in a way, as in, like, it's not your usual dungeon. So yeah, that's a nice, you know, nice change of pace, or place rather, when it comes to RPGs. But overusing it that much is a bit weird. So let's rest at the inn first, because we're gonna rest at the inn first. For some reason they call it a motel. Also, gonna switch to Joy-Con now. The Pro Controller just died while I was away. The battery died, not like... We need to recharge it, is what I want to say. I think it was north of here. I think. Yeah, well. There! Yeah, we have it. We were here. Yeah. This is Sky Tower, right? This is Sky Tower. Weirdly enough, it doesn't go up, but down. There's a Sky Tower where the weather of the entire world is controlled. We mine the jewels from here and sell them. So the fog is out. Something in this tower has probably gone haywire. That's what you want to check, huh? Alright. Yes, so... Yeah, well, yes, I wanna, like, to go in. That's kinda cute. That might be a good thumbnail. Remember that the first... we have 3 minutes. Oh boy. There's a room with air. You must take a breath there. A breath. A breath of fire? There we go. Wait, where does this go? Okay. Where are we? Even in the battle, it continues. Wait a minute, those seconds are longer than a usual second, aren't they?
It's longer.
So what's a guts BL? I would say BL stands for blade. Increase in guts, well... Give that to Ryu. So maybe it's a guts bladder? I don't know. Okay, why are the seconds longer in a video game? The thing is the way time works in video games. especially in old ones like the NES and stuff, where basically, and my explanation might be a bit wonky because I'm not an expert, it's just stuff I heard. So, wait, how can we... We can go against the current. Well, we know. Yeah. There's a chip or something, I think it's the CPU, that basically ticks, right? And it usually does that in a takt of 1 second. Like, tick, tick, tick. Though, it might not be completely accurate, but that's what old systems used to tell time and stuff. Because you could easily count those ticks, right? But, like, keeping track of actual time was a bit more complicated back then, I think. This is knowledge from pretty long ago, so I'm like digging deep in memory stuff here right now. Stuff about this might be wrong. But it's something like that. I at least know that much. So, okay, we... No. Can we walk against that current? That streamy current. Seems like we actually can. Okay, we have to get on the stair like this. There we go. Ha! I still have no idea if that is the right place to go. But we found some treasure chests. So that's something, right? Okay. A north dagger. But we cannot hold any more items. Oh. Oh. Wait. Let's just check. So we definitely can use some healing, which won't help us at all. What can we throw away? we need to go into trash to do that. Let's not throw stuff away too quickly. Oh no, it used 8.0! What should I do with that information? I have no idea. We are actually on a good way out of here. Nice. We are very correct where we are. I just wanted to check because our time is small. The music faster now? So we only have 1 minute left? That's cool. What? You guys? Huh? Wait, we get a shaman? Okay, cool. You came to stop the fog? I'm sorry. I'm the wind shaman. I was bored, so I was blowing fog here and there. But if it's bothering you, I'll stop now. Well, I better go back to Granny. Huh. Actually that easy, huh? Okay. So we go to township as well, because we can do some stuff here. So I guess township is even close to where we are right now, isn't it? Let me look at the map. Oh, no, we're not nearly close. But it's not far away as well. So... there we are. Wait, why is that tent here? Go in and see. What can you lose except your money? Only 10 coins, yeah. Let's see, I guess. Okay, nothing changed. So I won't care. What about this? This is the famous... Huh? You can't see it? You're not supposed to say that. Okay. Still scammers, huh? Even after I de-demonized them. So, Barose. I'd like to teach magic to those with as little AP as possible. Rio, are you a person with little AP? Yes? You fool, you still have AP. You have to come back when you have less. So cut, huh? Okay. Let's not care for him for now. Barroso is weird. So, the options we have for the shamans with Spore now. We have... Who do we have on Spar? We have Seso on Spar. Spar can use Seso and Spore. Nina also can use Seso and Spore, but might as well... Oh, we gain offense instead of wisdom for that, so it's not the best, I would say. But she can also go for Sana and Spore. So I guess we go for that. So that every shaman is used well. Okay. She does get a new outfit for this. She's green now, with the red wings. We safe? Huh? What?
Huh?
What?
I just redeemed something on Moose.
Ah. Okay, let's... It's confusing with Barroso, but not too important. So let's get into Fog Valley again. Boom. There we go. Ryu will, by the way, never change, but oh, that's fine. Are we healed? We are very much so healed. So what's the best place to go from? Are we gonna wanna go there? I guess we just surf. Waylord, you surf. It was very effective. Huh? Wait a minute. That's Tunland? This is the worst beach to get off of, but well. It's still closer than anything else, so... Oh, those are beauties, right? Tri-eye. Okay, Fog Valley is not Fog Valley anymore, it's just Valley. Still called Fog Valley, for some reason. This place has to be pretty much straightforward. Yeah. Or do we need to turn there? No. So... Wow, we know. And what can we actually find here? There is something over here. Which we cannot get to. We need Jean for that. So we need to find a city or something. Okay. And there is a small town. Which we cannot enter? What town is this? Farm town! These piggies are so cute. It's locked! Why are you locked? Get out, you worthless rascal! What? What is... Oh, Daisy, please calm down. We just want to build a church. Shut up! I only believe in Saint Namanda. Why would I let you build a church? Okay. What was that? Can I help you with something? No. Thanks. I'm too afraid. We obtained a plate. Well. Let's rest at the inn so that it's day and get rid of some items, I guess. Wait. Oh, interesting. Yes, I will be staying. Okay. Oh, those guys. If we're caught in the garden, our prayers will be heard. Heave-o. I've got to go to San Namanda to pray for a good harvest. I thought you weren't believing in Namanda. Store items. Mainly actually these things. That's good. Save that. And now with the Jean in the party. We look at the place over there. Guess Nina doesn't change her avatar because, like, what would it change into anyway? Froggy, 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 frog, frog, frog. The froggy, roggy, rock, rock. It's just a sign. Can you see guns in the east? Are you kidding me? Wait a minute. Yeah, okay. We do not need John at all. Ah! Don't fly away, you're not a flying type Pokemon. There's not even a Pokemon on here anyway. Oh, there are 4 Pokemon Sprigatito on here. On the back. None of which can fly. Flying cats would also be very, very, very problematic. Like, just imagine what they would do. Ugh. Ugh, please. Spare us. Yeah, my team is not made for physical attack with the underlevel jaw. Don't turn into night. Okay. There we go. We've got big bodies, but we're suited for handling pigs. Don't you think? Ah, this job is so boring. I want to go to the city to work. Saving again? Well, saving again. It's actually been a while already. People from St. Eva Church have been visiting Daisy a lot lately. I think they're planning to build a church on her property. You know Daisy, next door, her son left a long time ago. But like, building a church on her property is not nice. Is that... Can it be? Did we find... Play the Super Smash Bros. Music. We found a toilet. And now if you're wondering why this hint to the editor didn't make the editor of mine put that music in, I don't have an editor. Not that I couldn't do it myself, it's just... No. I like the streams being unedited. So... Basically, we do nothing here. Right? Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Now we're playing a game like this. We need Rand, actually. And not just to do some moving around. No, for the story. Also, I listed Rand earlier as a character of the first game. Seems it was not the first game. But we had someone similar, right? Hey, is that you, Rand? When did you get back? Hey, is that you, Rand? When did you go? Oh, Rand, you didn't like the city after all. Yeah, they don't really say much. But I bet Daisy will say something crazy. So let's talk to her. It's his mom. Hi, I'm home. Whoa. What are you doing? Shut up, you dumb kid. What do you mean, I'm home? Wandering around at your age. Where were you? Bleh.
What were you doing? I went out for work, Mom. Work? If you want work, why don't you stay in this village and plow the fields? Now that you're back, I expect you to plow the fields.
Mom.
You guys can help. Go to work. We'll start tomorrow.
Lovely person.
Now, plow and clean the rugged land right outside of here. Get going. If you work too slow, I won't feed you.
I have a feeling I know why he was going away. Also, what was that circle moving there? That was weird. Plowing the field means they did it as battles against the grass. Okay, that's good. That's actually what I would want if we ever got a Zelda RPG. Like, a turn-based RPG of the Zelda franchise. Like, in battles, randomly there can just be patches of grass you can attack and find money in. That would be so great, right? Actually, now that I think about it, why keep it at that? Like, the whole Zelda franchise would be actually a pretty good idea to have, like, even like stuff like stones laying around, and then you can use like your tool thingies, whatever the tool thingies are there, if it's like a special hand, like in Tears of the Kingdom or whatever, to interact with those and do stuff like drop it on an enemy or something, right? Maybe there are puddles and you can throw enemies back into those puddles and then attack those with some lightning-based elemental stuff. So, yeah, that would actually be very cool. We need a turn-based Zelda RPG. It would fit the franchise. We have enough characters we can use. And also some originals, of course. So, farming sim gets a whole new meaning here. And the last one. Is the stream still okay? We're a bit in the... Okay, we're a bit in the red there. Just a dip of the tip. Fireball. Those were claws. And Ren survived that even. Cool. Should I bring out my magic after all? Okay, let's go. Bold X. How bold of you. Deep freeze. Okay. Hmm?
He just muttered something that kinda looks a bit suggestive.
Oh. That's it. Good boy. I'll plant something in the land you plowed. I'm sorry to make you do this. She's so stubborn. If we help a little more, I'm sure she'll feel better. Really. This is not the most exciting thing to do in a game like this. Not gonna lie. I hope it doesn't go on too long. Where is Daisy? I'll take care of this land. Go west to Namanda and pray for a good harvest. Okay. Namanda, here we come da. Okay, let's go. So, just a bit to the west. Which is the cave up there. We need to go around that way. Whoa. So much walking! Let's move. Cure 2. Nice. At least that's a bit useful. But why is Namanda a cave? That's weird. You don't set anything from me. This is Namanda, a place dedicated to the god of the earth and crops. Namanda is the god of earth and crops, the agriculture god. Wait, the weird thing is... they look like Goku. Like that's the uniform from the Turtle Hermit school. Right? And it's kinda a typical monk uniform. To pray for a good harvest, I see. Please proceed. I will, Krillin. To pray for a good harvest, I see. Please proceed. I will, Krillin. You have a problem there? There are enemies in here? What is this place? What a weird place. Yeah, I'm gonna save after I'm out of battle, dear bot. Bum. Okay, it doesn't want to have help, I guess. What the heck? We ring this bell when it's time for prayer. Oh, it's almost time. Okay. Cool. Can't talk to those guys. Namanda. Yeah, Namanda. Do whatever you're doing there. You totally aren't weird doing that. Barracuda? Wait, that's a harpy. A barracuda is a fish. What? Wait, what? That's dumb. Why name a harpy a bird creature like a fish? I mean, I guess a siren can be both. Sometimes they're like half bird, sometimes they're half fish. That's like two interpretations of them. But a barracuda is like just a fish that exists for realsies. While a harpy kinda, in its definition, has to be a birdie woman. And, well, they depicted it as that. They just named the barracuda after the fish. Yes. Namanda. Okay, we have to do it 20 times. I don't know if that first one counts that we do for story, though. So we'll start. We can go over. No problem, but yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 1 for good measure. And now, out of here. I think. Do we have to do anything else here? Okay. And back to Farm Town it is. Spell. But it might be a bit early today. This is a very good spot to stop for today. So we already know who we're gonna raid, which is great. I'm gonna save. My dear wife prepares the raid, and there we go. Where's my mouse? There's my mouse. So, I hope you enjoyed the stream. If so, there's no like button on this platform, but if you're watching this on YouTube, keep me covered. And check out the links in the chat, or on YouTube in the description, of course, to my Twitter, Instagram, and Discord, where I post stuff, keep you updated, all the good things, as well as to my YouTube, or Twitch. Depends on where you're watching this. And that's already it. I feel like I forgot something. Well, you can check out my merch store as well. But yeah, now over to New Gundam Gaming. Hope to see you over there as well, because I will be there as well. Bye.
Hey, Raptor is good. Hey, dude.